Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the training this evening, how to get 2 to 3 new offline clients per week using Craigslist. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm absolutely excited to be sharing this information with you today. And you're going to want to take some copious notes. We got a lot of information that I'm going to be sharing with you. We have a packed call, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to help you to take your offline marketing business to the next level by doing and applying some simple strategies that I've learned by using the power of Craigslist. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you want to turn off all distractions: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Shut it off. I'm going to show you some strategies where you can literally sign up 2 to 3 new offline clients every single week using the power of Craigslist. So grab a pen, grab a piece of paper. We have a lot of content to get into this evening. And you're going to want to take notes and really focus on what I'm about to share with you, because it can help you to get to the next level in your offline marketing business. Or if you're new and you want to find additional ways to make some serious coin, then you're going to really want to focus in on this training and not be distracted by anything. So first of all, who this is for, okay? First of all, if you're struggling to get new offline clients, ladies and gentlemen, then this training is designed specifically for you, okay? If you're looking for a way to sign up more offline clients, okay, perhaps you're doing some cold calls, perhaps you're sending out some cold emails, perhaps you're doing some Facebook or direct mail. But here, if you're looking for an additional way to get clients, then this training is for you also. Or if you're afraid to pick up the phone and cold call, like 99% of the people on the forums are afraid to do, okay? Most of them don't want to talk to business owners over the phone, okay? You want to do offline marketing full time. You know, perhaps you want to quit your job and you want to do this as a full-time profession. You want to use Craigslist to get more offline clients, okay? You want to make $10,000 a month in your offline marketing business. If that's you, ladies and gentlemen, this training is for you. Now, here we go. On today's training, okay, you're going to learn how to sign up offline clients using my proven cold calling secrets. Now, why did I start this training off? Perhaps you might be saying this is supposed to be about Craigslist. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is about Craigslist. And if you're going to do Craigslist effectively, ladies and gentlemen, you must learn proper phone etiquette, okay? You must learn how to use the phone in a proper manner, ladies and gentlemen. If you want a business owner to deposit in your bank account every single month $1,500 to $2,000 a month, you got to talk to them. I mean, let's face it, if you're a business owner, would you just talk to somebody through email and send them a $1,500 to $2,000 check every month without talking to them? Perhaps not. And that's the same thing. So I'm going to show you guys some secrets on how to dominate and crush it using my cold calling secrets, okay? Why offline marketing is the fastest way for you to get out of debt and pay all of your bills off this year. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to lay the blueprint out on how you can do this today. I'm also going to show you how to fire your job and go full-time in offline marketing using my 90-day blueprint. Okay, I have a step-by-step blueprint I'm going to lay out for you on how to accomplish this if you want to go full-time and fire your boss and fire your job. Okay, I'm also going to show you what services to offer offline business owners. This is a huge question. Most people don't know exactly what business owners want. Today, I'm going to lay it out on the table and show you guys what business owners will literally kick your door down to purchase from you. Okay. I'm also going to show you price points, how much to charge business owners for your services, okay? I'm also going to share with you where to find outsourcers to do all of the work. Once you get the client, then next thing you must do is perform the services. Perform on what you told the business owner you're going to do. So I'm going to show you how to outsource your services if you don't already have outsourcers, okay? And then lastly, how to get your first clients using Craigslist by the end of the week. We're going to dive into Craigslist. I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to do to generate 2 to 3 new clients every single week using Craigslist. Okay. Now, and at the end of that, you're gonna be able to ask me any type of questions. We're gonna have a 30-minute live Q&A. Okay, so let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and dive into this training. So please grab a pen, take notes, turn off any distractions, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, like I said before, there's nothing for sale today. All right, this will be 100% content webinar. So there's nothing to sell at the end, unfortunately. However, I will give you an opportunity to partner up with me if you need some additional help in building your offline marketing business. Now, about me, who am I? Okay. My name is Maurice Gear. I'm basically been a full-time entrepreneur for the last 13 years. And prior to getting involved, ladies and gentlemen, in entrepreneurship, building online marketing businesses, my own brick and mortar businesses, I was just like you. I don't know if you could relate. I was working 8 hours a day at a warehouse, working graveyard shift. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, working at night, working in the rain, struggling, wanted more money. There was not enough money at the end of the check, and I needed a way out, ladies and gentlemen. I was struggling. I was frustrated. I wanted the houses. I wanted the cars. I wanted to be successful, but I knew I couldn't be successful at a 9-to-5 job. So I dived full time into entrepreneurship. And ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, it's been a plum pleasing ride. I've been successfully doing offline marketing for the last 3 years, ladies and gentlemen. This will be my 4th year. And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, prior to me getting involved with offline marketing, I struggled. I sucked at cold calls. I was on the forums too, buying the WSOs. I wanted to be successful, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what? I hung in there. I stuck to it. And ladies and gentlemen, here I am. My first year in offline marketing, I made over $100,000 with absolutely no experience. You know why? Ladies and gentlemen, I had a sincere desire to win. I had a sincere desire to make it to the shop. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did to put 100 grand in my pocket my first year in this industry. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this just didn't come by osmosis. It just didn't strike me in the head that $100,000. Somebody didn't knock on my door and say, "Hey, Maurice, here's 100 grand." No, I spent thousands of dollars on coaching, seminars, books, and live trainings by Kevin Wilkie, Dan Kennedy, Frank Kern, Jack Mize, Anthony Robbins, just to name a few. Now, perhaps you guys are familiar with these individuals. And I just want to, as a side note, ladies and gentlemen, tell you, if you really want to make a lot of money in offline marketing, hire a coach. Go to seminars, pick up the books, ladies and gentlemen. This is what literally propelled me into a 6-figure earner in offline marketing by investing in my mind, by investing in myself. I see so many people afraid to invest in $1,000 programs. Ladies and gentlemen, $1,000 coaching program. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what takes you to the next level. Invest in yourself. Pick up the training, hire a coach. If you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you'll have the same type of success that I'm having in my offline marketing business. Now, here's some pictures of me and Kevin Wilkie. Now, if you don't know who Kevin Wilkie is, he's considered the godfather in offline marketing. And that's me and Kevin at the 2014 local summit. This was the second one that it was conducted by all the top local offline marketers that got together. It was about 200 to 300 of us. That's me and Michael X at the top right hand corner, and at the bottom as all the leaders in our industry, just taking a group picture. But if you don't know who Kevin Wilkie is, this guy makes a minimum of 60 to 100 grand a month in offline marketing. He's made millions of dollars in internet marketing. So he's considered the godfather in this industry. And here I am standing with Kevin Wilkie, being able to rub shoulders, being able to sit down and converse with top individuals in this industry, ladies and gentlemen. You got to get out to the seminars and trainings if you're going to get to the top and meet people like the individuals that I met at the local summit. Now, here's a little proof that I know what I'm doing, okay? Here's just a simple, I believe, four months, the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's a 5-month snapshot, ladies and gentlemen, of my online Intuit account where I literally debit my clients' credit cards every month for services I provide. And that's over $53,823. Now, let me ask you this real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Type in the little box on the side. How many of us would like to make $53,000 in less than 5 months? That's what most people, not even most people, the average person in the U.S. makes anywhere from 25 to 30,000. And here I am in 5 months, just not in my checks and all the other stuff, but just through credit card debits, 53 grand, almost $54,000, ladies and gentlemen. These are the type of results you can get, ladies and gentlemen, when you invest in yourself, when you take massive action, when you lock arms with people who are already successful, okay? These are the type of results you can get, okay? Now, also, here's a check I received from a client as well for $2,100. This is just one check for $2,100, ladies and gentlemen. And these checks come in month after month, ladies and gentlemen, year after year, as long as I provide high quality service to my clients, and I do that. But these are the type of checks, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to show you how you can get. Okay. Now, the first thing, ladies and gentlemen, this is key. You got to have the right mind. Okay. There was a quote once by, I believe, Benjamin Franklin, and he said, if I had 4 hours to chop down a tree, he said I would spend 3 hours sharpening my axe and 1 hour chopping down the tree. What most people do when they get involved with any type of opportunity, they typically spend 3 hours chopping down the tree and 1 hour sharpening their axe. And ladies and gentlemen, you have to reverse that. And that's why I go back to what I was saying earlier. You got to invest in coaching. You got to invest in trainings, just like you did here by purchasing this Craigslist training, ladies and gentlemen, being on this webinar. It's allowing you to sharpen your axe. What goes in the mind comes out of the mind. What you feed your mind, ladies and gentlemen, will eventually come to fruition. Okay, so the more positive information that you feed your mind, the more successful you're going to be. Okay, you have to have a positive attitude, a winning mindset. You can't go into this thinking, well, this is not going to work. I posted one ad and it didn't. No, that's a negative attitude. You won't be successful at anything, ladies and gentlemen, unless you have a positive attitude. Okay, the next thing you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is set some daily goals. Okay, where do you want to be in the next 90 days? How much money do you want to earn? They conducted a study on Americans. They said less than 2% of the population have written goals written down. That's powerful. Less than 2% of the population, ladies and gentlemen, don't even have written goals down. So set some goals. How many hours are you going to work this Craigslist training? Work the strategies that I'm about to give you. How many offline clients do you want paying you $2,100? Ladies and gentlemen, if I can do it, you can do it. But you got to set some goals. Where do you want to be and what do you want to accomplish? Okay? The next thing, appointments are set in your mind first, okay? If you want clients, ladies and gentlemen, it's mental. Before I get on the phone, ladies and gentlemen, and talk to a client, I already know that I'm going to be able to offer this client and take this client's business to the next level. So I already know this is going to be my client. I come in with the attitude that I'm going to win, and this is going to be my new customer, my new client that I'm going to help take his plumbing business, his painting business to the next level. Everything is in the mind first, okay? Never doubt, only believe. Okay, write that down, ladies and gentlemen. Never doubt, only believe. You cannot be negative in this industry. If you do, you are dead in the water. This is why 99% of the people on the forums out there buying all these products and services, wondering why they're not having success, is because they have doubt. They have fears. And if you have doubt and fears, you repel money away from you. You don't attract money. It repels. It runs off like a duck, like water running off a duck's back. It runs away from you. So never doubt, only believe. Okay, position yourself as an expert. Don't be needy. When you're talking to these offline clients, offline business owners, ladies and gentlemen, you can't be needy. You have to be an expert. And what I mean by that, I don't need you to fake it. 99% of the information that you know, most business owners have no idea about internet marketing. Joe Blow Plumber, he's about worrying about unclogging someone's drain. He's not focusing on Google or on the Warrior Forum or on some of the top forums and reading some of the books about how to market. He's not into that. You know more information than most business owners out there. And so that's what I mean, position yourself as an expert. Don't be needy like you need them. You don't need them, ladies and gentlemen. They need you to take their business to the next level, to get their phone to ring, ladies and gentlemen. So don't be needy, okay? Set up a schedule to make your calls and to work your Craigslist strategies that I'm about to share with you. Okay. Now, what do I mean by this? If you go to any top retailer, what do you see before you walk through the doors? You see their hours of operation. Let me ask you this, ladies and gentlemen. What are your hours of operation? What time do you set aside to work your business, to work your offline marketing business, to make calls? Ladies and gentlemen, you have to take action if you're going to be successful in offline marketing. I can give you all the instruction in the world. If you don't apply it, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to have success. You're going to be buying the next WSO, the next product launch. You're going to be going from product to product and never ever experiencing and having the success you deserve for you and your family. Okay, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. How to sign up offline clients using my proven cold call secrets. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, I see so many people asking all type of questions on the forums. Okay, they're afraid to make cold calls. They don't know how to cold call. They don't have the right scripts. So I'm going to give it to you in a nutshell. Okay, you have 4 seconds to establish that you're enthusiastic as hell. Okay, sharp as a tack. All right, and you're a figure of authority. Okay, now when most people get on the phone, they're not enthusiastic. What do I mean by that? You don't have to be as over the top as I am, but ladies and gentlemen, you have to put a smile on your face. Would you want somebody to call you and say, hey, my name is Tom, I work for such and such marketing company and I want to help you get more leads? Nobody wants to do business with you. What I mean by that, you have to position yourself, put a smile on your face, have confidence that if this guy listens to me and if this guy decides to take me up on my offer, I'm going to take his business to the next level. Okay, that's what I mean. You have to be enthusiastic as hell, because most business owners are getting solicited anywhere from 5 to 6 times a day. And you have to stand out from the masses, whether you're doing Craigslist, whether you're doing Facebook. I don't care what it is. You got to understand, people are going after business owners. But most of them, 98% of them, are doing it wrong. And I'm showing you how to do it right. You have to be as sharp as a tack. What I mean is you got to know what you're talking about. Okay? Let me ask you this. If you're getting ready to have foot surgery and that doctor came into the doctor's office and he started to stumble and bumble and say, I don't know how long and I don't know where I need to stick the needle at, you're going to be like, I don't want him to operate on me. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the same thing what I'm saying. You have to be as sharp as tack. You got to understand that business owners want to work with people that they feel that can help them. And that comes through as being sharp as a tack, knowing what you're talking about. Okay? The next thing, you have to be a figure of authority, okay? This is key. You got to position yourself as an expert, a figure of authority. Same thing. The doctor, he walks into the doctor's office, he has that white coat on, he asks you, Mr. or Mrs., what's the problem? You immediately tell him. Why? Because he's a figure of authority. And that's the same thing. He knows his stuff. The same thing with you. When you talk to that business owner, you better know your stuff. You got 4 seconds to do it. And if you do it, that business owner is going to sit down with you. He's going to review your information. And if it makes sense, he's going to give you the type of checks I just showed you I get from offline clients. Okay. So that's what I mean by being a figure of authority, knowing what you're talking about, knowing that you can help the business owner. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, some quick tips. People are going to say no. I hate to give it to you, but guess what? They're going to say no. Big deal, so what? Okay. If everybody said yes, everybody will be doing it. That's why I love cold calling so much, ladies and gentlemen, because I know 99% of the people aren't going to make cold calls. Okay. That leaves all the 98% of business owners for me. And there are hundreds of thousands of businesses out there, and most people are afraid to pick up the phone. Okay. So, people are going to say no, I don't care. I go on to the next person, and I want you to have the same philosophy. Just go on to the next person. There's tons of business owners out there waiting to be helped, okay? People respond in kind. This is so key, ladies and gentlemen. What do I mean by this, okay? If you're polite on the phone, then the business owner will be polite on the phone. Okay. If you ask a jaded question, he's going to give you a jaded response. And what do I mean by that? I see so many average people. Okay. When I'm doing cold calling coaching or trainings, ladies and gentlemen, with my clients, I hear them ask jaded questions like, can you use more business? Well, of course, he's in business. He wants to make more, get more clients. That's why he's in business, to make more money, you know? So don't ask silly answers on the phone. If you do, you ask silly answers, silly questions on the phone, you're going to get a silly answer, okay? People respond in kind. You know, they're going to mirror you and your personality. So people respond in kind. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, when you're making calls, okay? Stand up when you're making your calls. Don't sit down and be all slouched over and all of that, because remember, you have to project enthusiasm over the phone, and the best way is to stand up, get a mirror, okay, and smile when you're talking to business owners. You can go to the 99-cent store, any Walmart or Target in your local area, and pick up a $2 to $3 mirror so that you can make sure you're projecting a smile and that you're projecting enthusiasm over the phone. Once again, 98% of the people that make calls, folks, they're not smiling. They're frowned up. They're in call centers, okay? They're working for AT&T. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to beat the masses, you got to use these quick tips, okay? And like I said, smile when you're talking. And most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, have fun. You're building a $100,000 a year business. Have fun. All you need is a few clients a month, ladies and gentlemen, and you can fire your job and get out of debt. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So have fun, okay? Pain is a part of the game. No's are a part of the game, okay? You have to build some thick skin up, ladies and gentlemen. When you do this over time, ladies and gentlemen, you'll build that thick skin up, and it will get you to the next level, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's my pitch. It's really simple, really right to the point. I call up a business owner. Hey, John, this is Maurice over at Diamond Sharp Marketing. The reason I'm calling you was to set up an appointment. We specialize in generating new customers for plumbers every week using mobile marketing. John, have you heard of mobile marketing? John's going to say no, because most business owners have no idea what mobile marketing is. And it's the same thing. It's still Google, on the phone, but I just changed it around, reworded it. Instead of using SEO or pay per click like I hear most of the average people saying, they're still saying SEO. That line has been used so much. Okay, so you have to use your ingenuity a little bit and change things around so that you're not sounding like the masses, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to sound like the masses when you're calling business owners. All right. So the first thing is the introduction, who I am. I'm Maurice. I'm over at Diamond Sharp Marketing, and I tell them the reason I'm calling was to set up an appointment. I already letting them know I want to set an appointment up with you. And here's the killer: we specialize. Okay, most businesses want to work with someone who specializes in generating leads for painters, generating leads for roofers. They love to hear that. We specialize in generating new customers for roofers or whoever niche I'm talking to, for dentists, for attorneys. And I'll go over what niches I love to call and what niches I recommend that you also call. Okay. Questions I might ask. And this is important, ladies and gentlemen. The person asking the questions is the person that's winning. If the business owner is drilling you, you're losing. If he's asking you all the questions, he's in control and he has the power, and you're losing. 9 times out of 10, he's going to say, "Oh no, I'm not interested." He's going to hang up the phone. Okay. So here's questions I might ask. How long have you been in business? How did you get started in the business? Do you have a website? What forms of advertising are you currently doing? So, folks, these are qualifying questions as well. First of all, if he doesn't have a website, I know I can offer him a website. Okay. Secondly, what forms of advertising are you doing? This is huge. Most of the success I've had is with businesses that are already marketing, that are already spending 15 to 25 to $3,500 a month. These are my best clients because I can come in and show him how to take that same advertising dollar and direct it over to me, and I can get him better results, and sometimes at a cheaper rate. Okay, so these are going to make your best clients, ladies and gentlemen. These are what I call my qualifying questions. Use them. They work. How much do you invest in advertising per month? I didn't have companies that say $10,000, $20,000 a month, ladies and gentlemen. I had one of my clients, over $60,000 a month. He had a call center, a bunch of stuff going out, but he was a big advertiser, but he was a multimillionaire. So these are the type of people, ladies and gentlemen, you will encounter, but you have to have the right questions. And you know that if somebody is spending anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000, $4,000 a month, that will be your ideal client. They won't have a problem writing you a check for $1,500 to $2,100 a month. Okay. Now here are the 5 main objections. Okay, really simple. No thanks. I'm happy with what I have. 2, I'm not interested. 3, I'm too busy. Call me later. Send me some literature. I can't afford it. My budget spent for the year. Okay. Now here's how I respond to each one of these objections. Okay. Here are my rebuttals. No thanks, Maurice. I'm happy with what I have already. And I just simply say, Paul, a lot of people told me the exact same thing you did before they had a chance to see what we do complements what you're currently doing. Now, John, what forms of advertising are you currently doing? Are you with the Yellow Pages? That's all I'm gonna do is go right in there. Or I'm gonna say, John, we should get together. How about Monday at 9? Or how about I send you some information for those that don't want to go out and do face to face? And just as a side note, ladies and gentlemen, I recommend that if you're in a local area, to build your business in your local area, and then you want to spread out, okay? Because think about it. You have tons of people in your local market that need help that you can go out and service, okay? You can meet them face to face, and sometimes it's a lot easier to sit down with a business owner and show them how you can help them and have them to write you a check and go home and perform the services or get it outsourced, okay? Maurice, I'm not interested. John, a lot of people had the same reaction you did before they had a chance to see what we do benefits them. You know something? We should get together. How about Monday at 10? Ladies and gentlemen, these rebuttals work like magic. You would be amazed at of the hundreds of clients me and my appointment setters have turned around and made clients just by using rebuttals. 98% of the people that are making calls, okay, they do not have rebuttals. I get tons of calls from solicitors every day, and I'll say I'm not interested, and you know what 98% of them do, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, bye, and hang up the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, the first objection you get from a business owner is a smoke screen. What do I mean by that? It's just a knee jerker to get you off the phone. It's not even real. Most of them, most business owners will tell you, oh, I'm not interested. They don't even know. They just say that to get you off the phone. Okay? Because when you call somebody, it's an interruption. You know, there's a term going around, interruption marketing. This is actually what it is. When you call somebody, they're busy doing other stuff. You're interrupting them. Okay? So they're going to give you that knee-jerk response, or I can't afford it, or my budget's spent. They don't even really mean what they're saying. They're just saying that to get you off the phone. So you got to have rebuttals. The next one, oh, I'm too busy. Call me later. And most people say, okay, what time? And then 9 o'clock they call, and then 9 o'clock nobody picks up the phone. So you just got bamboozled. Here's what I say, John, I was just calling to set an appointment with you. How about Monday at 9? Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me come out of role playing. I love this when this happens, okay? This is magical stuff, all right? When somebody tells me they're busy and I go with this and I tell them, John, I was just calling to set an appointment. How about Monday at 9? Guess what? 99% of the times they'll say, oh, okay, what is this all about? How do you do it? Then I get right back into my script. John, my name is Maurice. I'm over at Diamond Sharp Marketing, and I get right into it, and I start to do my thing, okay? So you would be amazed if you have some rebuttal, some ammunition to use against business owners when they respond like this. Oh, Maurice, send me some literature. Or send me an email. Can you just send me an email? Most people fall in the trap. They'll send the individual email or correspondence, and then sooner or later they'll follow up, and guess what? They're nowhere to be found. It was just a smoke screen. So when someone tells me that, I say, John, why don't we just get together? How about Monday at 9? Once again, they'll go back. Okay, what do you guys do? What is this all about? They get right back into it. It's funny that they tell me that objection, but when I give them this rebuttal, it turns everything around. Now imagine this, if you're talking to 20 people and you're getting 20 objections and you don't have any rebuttals, and that's 20 people, literally, ladies and gentlemen, if you were to sign up just half of those people off those objections, that could easily be thousands of dollars that 99% of the people are missing out on because they don't have rebuttals. So use the rebuttals, ladies and gentlemen, I just shared with you. And this is one of my favorites. Maurice, I can't afford it. My budget's spent for the year. John, a lot of people told me the exact same thing you did before they had a chance to see how affordable we are. You know something? Let's get together Monday at 9 o'clock. Boom. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, this is powerful. Then I can go into action. How much are you spending? Where are you spending it at? How about allocating this over to this or that? See, ladies and gentlemen, this stuff works, but you have to use it. And if you use it right, you won't be afraid to pick up the phone and make thousands of dollars just like I do. Okay? So use these rebuttals. They work. Okay? Now, here we go. How to fire your job and go full-time in offline marketing, my 90-day blueprint, okay? How many of you, type in the little chat box, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you would like to fire your job? Oh, man, I see a lot of people. All right, I'm going to show you guys a simple blueprint, and I challenge everybody on this webinar this evening, okay? If you do this for 90 days and you do not become successful, okay, and you stick to it and you follow this blueprint, you email me, okay, and I will personally write you a check for $100, okay? That's my $100 challenge. If you work this blueprint and you can show me step by step that you did this every day for 90 days, I'll personally write you a check for $100 because I know this stuff works, okay? And I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is at, okay? Now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My simple formula for making $10,000 a month, getting out of debt and paying all your bills off this year, okay? I want you to be debt free, all right? So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All you need is 7 clients paying you $1,500 each. Is $10,500 per month. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's think about this for a minute. The average purchase is not in the U.S. is not making over 10 grand a month. In fact, that's a doctor's salary, attorney's type salary. All right. But imagine this. All you need is 7 clients. What if it took you 60 days, 90 days to be making 10,000? How many of us could wait that long to make $10,000 a month? How many of us roll our sleeves up and focus just for 90 days to get 7 clients, ladies and gentlemen? That's all you need. Now imagine if you were doing some type of affiliate marketing, or you were marketing a WSO for $7 or something like that. Think about how long it would take you to generate over $10,000 in sales. All you need is 7 people to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take you up on this offer. Help me build my roofing business. Help me build my plumbing business. I'm willing to take a chance on you. And you got 10 smackaroos hitting your checking account every single month, ladies and gentlemen. You can do this, okay? Now, let's say you don't want to charge 1,500. Let's say you charge 1,000. All you need is 10 clients, and you're still making $10,000 a month. Okay. When I first got started in this industry, I started off at like 5. I just wanted to make sure this stuff worked, and I got out there and got $500, $200 checks. Okay, and then I work my way up to the big money. So this is the strategy that I want you to adapt. But if you just get 10 clients paying you $1,000, you're still making $10,000 a month. Okay, let's say you dumb it down and you get 15 clients paying you $700 a month. You're still at 10,500. Even if it took you the whole year, how many of us will wait the whole year to be making over $10,000 a month? I know people that's been working for 30 some years and they still haven't made $10,000 a month. They're making maybe 3 or 4, and they've been working just about all their lives, and they would never make this type of income. And here I'm revealing to you basically $1,000,000 strategy, ladies and gentlemen, that if you apply it, this is all you need to be successful. I know some of you on the phone will be happy with 3 clients paying you 1,000 a month. That's $3,000 a month. That's more than what most people work at a 9 to 5 job. Okay, even at $15 an hour. So here we go. This is all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Set 3 appointments a day, Monday through Friday. Okay? That's all you have to do. I just gave you a script. Those that have purchased the upsell, I give you the script. I give you everything you need. So, and I also give you the rebuttals as well. If you've purchased the upsell, if not, then just email me and I can get you the link so that you can purchase the script, rebuttals, and then also the Craigslist ads that I'm about to go over also. Okay, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You just need set 3 appointments a day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's say it only take you a few hours. If you're brand new, it might take you 2 hours and a half, but you can do this. This is doable. I have brand new appointment setters that I personally train that can produce three appointments a day. Okay, what I mean by 3 appointments, getting a business owner in front of some information. Okay, whether it's by email, whether it's a webinar, whether it's a sit down presentation, whether it's a direct mail or what have you. Okay, or whether you're sitting down with them, going over to their office, meeting them at a Starbucks. Okay, this is all you need to do. Okay, now, if you're going to be successful, you got to set up success habits. Write that down. This is a success habit. The reason why most people aren't successful is they're inconsistent. You got to be persistent in what you're doing. Okay, you can't try it one time and say it doesn't work. You can't make 10 cold calls and say cold calling doesn't work. It does work. It has produced hundreds of thousands of dollars for me and a lot of other people in the industry. Okay, so we just need 3. Okay, so if you do 3 a day, Monday through Friday, you allocate the time. I already told you, you got to set your schedule up. That's going to give you 15 set appointments per week. Okay, now out of these 15 set appointments, that gives you 60 set appointments for the month. Okay, here's the magic with this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say you only run 25% of your appointments. Okay, That means you only sat down with 15 business owners. Only 15 business owners took a look at your information, took a look at your email, or went ahead and sat down with you at Starbucks or had you to come over to their office to show them what you can do to get them more phone calls and clients. Just 15. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say you only close 20% of your appointments. Now, this is real. My closing ratios are way higher, but these are just at the bottom of the barrel, okay? And all business owners want is more phone calls, more clients, and more money, okay? So you really don't have to high pressure sell them. All you got to do is show them what you can do to help them, show them the Google results, show them where their competitors at, and ladies and gentlemen, trust me, they'll write you a check. Okay, so you should be able to get a minimum of 20% closing, no problem. My closing ratios are way higher than this. Okay, so this is just a beginner ratio. That's only 3 clients, ladies and gentlemen, paying you $1,500 a month. That's $4,500 a month your first month in doing this. $4,500. Now let's watch this. In 90 days, you'll be making over $13,000 per month, ladies and gentlemen, by doing what? Just setting 3 appointments per day. Now go ahead and type in the box. How many of us can do a minimum of 3 appointments a day? Ladies and gentlemen, that's less than 2 hours of watching sitcoms and all the stuff that we do to waste time. Why not take that time and invest it into something that will change your life financially? Okay, and that's going to be on top of the Craigslist strategies that I'm about to share with you also, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, this is a part of the Craigslist strategy, okay? And I'm going to show you how all this intertwines with the Craigslist training. But all you need is just 3 appointments. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. You can do it, okay? You can do it, all right? So here we go. How to get your first client using Craigslist by the end of the week, all right? Now this is going to be the meat and potatoes of this training, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do to get offline clients to contact me on Craigslist, okay? Now, just some quick stats on Craigslist. More than 50 billion page views per month. Okay, that's a lot of traffic. Okay, a lot of people aren't tapping into Craigslist, but ladies and gentlemen, when you got 50 billion page views per month, that spells massive, massive opportunity. There's a lot of business on Craigslist. Okay, so don't be fooled by the hype. Okay, more than 60 million people in the U.S. use Craigslist each month. 60 million. Okay, and I know a large proportion of those millions are business owners, okay? And that's where you and me come into play at in using Craigslist. Okay, now 3 ways to get leads from Craigslist, folks. 3 ways, all right? The first way, business owners posting ads about their services, okay? And we'll go in and I'll show you guys what I mean by business owners posting ads on Craigslist, because they are also trying to solicit service from, the residential sector of people looking for roofers and painters and plumbers and all of that. So they post ads on there looking to generate business, okay? So we can go in there, find their information, and we can contact them just like the script that I just used. We know that they're actively seeking business, okay? So if they're actively seeking business, we know we can contact them and say, hey, if you give me 15 minutes, I'll show you how to get 3 to 4 new customers a week, 3 to 4 clients a week. We can show them how to do that, okay? So that's the first way. The second way is the web design section. A lot of new businesses and a lot of business owners go to Craigslist looking for web design, okay? So it'll show you can post ads in the web design section of Craigslist and generate some serious coin. And then you can also backdoor them and say, hey, I can, rank your site, get you more phone calls and customers, and get this site optimized right to generate you leads, okay? So that's the second way, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be able to generate some leads on Craigslist. And the third way is through the resume section, okay? Now this is powerful right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go ahead and show you all 3 of these sections and what you need to do so that you can generate a flood of new leads and new clients using this strategy, okay? The resume section is simple, okay? I'm a company, I'm looking to hire uh, some people to come work for me. I go to the resume section of Craigslist. I browse through all the resumes, and all of a sudden I see a link that says, need more phone calls, need more business. Well, I'm a business owner. I'm looking to always expand and grow my operation. I'm going to click that ad. Booyah, that's where we come into play at. We see the resume. We put some nice little main bullet points. If you're interested, call me. Boom, right there, and you can generate leads through the resume section. So it's three ways that you will be able to generate new business. Okay, so here are the sections right here, ladies and gentlemen. You have the computer side, then you also have the skilled trade services, then you have household, and then of course you have the resume. All right, so let's go ahead and chime into Craigslist real quick. And let's see what we can do here. Okay, folks, here we go. So here's Craigslist. This is a live snapshot, a live viewing of Craigslist. So you have the gigs, and then you have the resume. So let's go to the skill trade section first. Okay, now these are all the business owners posting ads to solicit their services. Okay, so you have a plumber service, you have a window washing, rain gutter cleaning company. He has his phone number. So what I would do is I'll see these guys, and then I'll call this number, and this is a huge tip. I'll call him up, and I'll go ahead and pitch him. He has a window washing business. Okay, and there are some niches, specific niches that I highly recommend, and we're going to go over those too. Local carpenter, 25 years of experience. Okay, so I know this guy is making money. Is his contact information? I can just pick up the phone and call him. And the good thing about this, 99% of the business owners that you contact will pick up the phone, so they'll be the decision maker. So you don't have to go through any gatekeepers. You don't have to be placed on hold. They're owner operate, so you can get right in, sit down with them, and get paid. Okay, here's a painting company. His name is John. His phone number right there, East Bay Painters. And you can find your local area. This is in California where I'm at, San Francisco. So let's see here. Let me go back over here. So you can go over here and find your particular area wherever you're located at. You can go United States, and you can find your city and state. Okay, but I'm in California, so I'm just going to use California. So let me go back, and let's go down here, and let's go over to computer services. And let's see. Now these are people offering web design. All right, and so you can place a simple ad, and if you purchase the upsell, I give you ads so that you can place in each one of the particular sections on Craigslist. Okay, the ads that I use that'll generate you some inquiries, some new clients. Okay, so typically, let me see. I'll show you some ones on here that I know. Custom web design. Let's see. Let me just type in. Let me see SEO. So these are the ones that are local type business ads. So you can like copy and model these ads too. Okay, this guy says that, hi, this is Isaac with a professional SEO team. We have been doing SEO for more than 5 years. We do search engine optimization. So these are quote unquote local type business type ads that people run, and they're having some success. Web design, SEO. So you can craft something real simple. You can even go to Fiverr. Here's another tip. You can go to Fiverr and have somebody to make you a 2, 3, 4 page website for under $100. You can come on here and just say, web design, $199, $399 as a loss leader. Grocery stores do it all the time. They'll get you in to buy the milk and the eggs, and all the other stuff they'll jack the prices up on. Okay, and that's the same thing you do, because if you got a business owner who wants a website, then you can ultimately backdoor him with your local services. All right, 300 per month. Look at that. We want to charge more than that. I typically don't lead with SEO because I know Most business owners, they want phone calls, leads, and more money. Okay. So if you picked up the upsell, you'll see how most of the ads are crafted. All right. So that's the computer section. So you want to post computer ads here. Now here's another tip, ladies and gentlemen. Don't post the ads one time, three times, and say it doesn't work. You got to do this persistently and consistently. You might have to do it for 1 week or 2 weeks, but let's look at it at a 30-day. Let's look at this over 30 days. All right. Let's say you get 4, 5 minimum. I'm just gonna say 4 to 5. Okay. If you want to get 2 to 3 new offline clients a week on Craigslist, you got to post every single day, and you got to post a minimum of 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. You got to be persistent and consistent if you want those type of numbers, but they can, and they can be done if you apply yourself at a high level. See, ladies and gentlemen, if you want massive success, you have to take massive action. You can't post it one time and say it doesn't work. You can't make one cold call and say it doesn't work. You have to be persistent and consistent. And what did I say at the beginning of the training? Never doubt, always believe. Okay? Never doubt, always believe. This stuff works, and it works well. Okay? So let's go over to the resume section. All right? And as you can see, you got people posting their resumes, telemarketing available, not afraid to cold call. I might want to pick this person up. Telemarketer with excellent customer service skills, 20 years experience for lead creation, cold calling, per hour 17.50 plus travel, independent contractor, no straight commission, paid part-time. Okay, so this is somebody soliciting or actually posting a resume for telemarketing. See, if I wasn't even going there for that, but you see how accidentally I'm like, man, I might want to call this person to do some cold calls for me. In fact, you guys might want to call this person to contact them. But that's what happens. You go in there, let's say to hire a secretary, and all of a sudden you stumble upon, let's type in SEO, you'll see them. Booyah. Search engine optimization for small business. Oh, what is this? If I'm, it was in back of my mind to get my site ranked, I might call this person. So you'll be able to generate a flood of leads by posting in the resume section, because that's where either the employee or the employer goes to look for either one. If you're looking for a job, you're going to post your resume. If you're looking to hire somebody to work for your company, you're going to go to the resume section. And we know business owners typically go to the resume section, okay? And you got all these ads, okay, of people soliciting their SEO. And I don't like typically lead with the SEO. I like to lead with, are you interested in generating more phone calls, more customers? How does 50 new calls a month sound? So this is some of the things that I like to take when I'm doing my Craigslist marketing, all right? And like I stated before, if you picked up the OTO, the upsell, you'll be able to copy and use my exact ads that I use in these particular sections. Okay. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Get out there, start posting ads in the resume section of Craigslist. You'll get business owners that'll call you. You can put your email address in there, your phone number. They'll get back with you. They'll contact you, ladies and gentlemen, and they'll be ready to do business with you. But like I stated before, folks, do not do this 2, 3 days and say it doesn't work. It does work if you work it. Everything works if you work it. Keep that in mind, folks. Everything works if you work it. All right. Here's another sample ad for the resume section of a guy that was posting ads. He just put SEO specialist, and you can kind of mix and mingle, kind of copy and take this and put it in your own words. Instead of saying SEO specialist, you can say lead generation specialist, or phone generation, a phone call specialist. Get 22, 3, 4, 5 new customers a week, generate 5 to 6 new phone calls a day, because business owners want their phone to ring. That's a hot button for business owners. I know, I've been in this industry. Okay, they want more customers, they want their phone to ring, and bottom line, they're in business to make money. Okay, So this is just a sample ad that I selected so you can kind of get an idea of what to post in the resume section. Okay, folks, what services to offer offline business owners? All right, here we go. This is a basic package. Okay, you can take this and kind of craft this in a Word doc, print it out, and present this to a business owner. You can do two packages. I just want to give you a basic package of what I offer business owners. And notice it's not about, SEO and all of that. Okay, I'm going to tell you a huge secret, ladies and gentlemen. SEO is something that you want to bring in secondly. You want to start off with pay-per-click marketing. Why? Why do I say that? Business owners want results, okay? SEO can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months, sometimes longer, okay? Especially if you're a competitive niche, like plumbers and roofers and things of that nature. You get into a competitive niche, it can take months before your client's site lands on the first page of Google on the top three or in the Google local section. Okay, PPC is instant, ladies and gentlemen. You can get it up, set it up, 20-30 minutes. Your client is generating new phone calls. Imagine this: you sign up a brand new contractor, and literally within 7 days, he got 2 or 3 new people saying, "Hey, I just found you online. I want to get a quote on getting a bathroom remodeled, a kitchen remodeled." Okay, he's gonna love you. Okay, he's gonna love you to death, and that's why I say set up pay-per-click. So this is the basic package: a lead generation website. You set up a simple lander. Okay, and I'll show you how to get this stuff outsourced. You set up a simple PPC campaign, pay-per-click marketing, where you can generate them 20 to 30 calls a month, Yahoo, Bing, PPC. You'll do a Facebook fan page for them, set up a free Yelp listing. You charge a one-time setup fee of $5.95, okay, and then you can use that to put in your pocket or to pay your outsourcers, and you charge them $1,500 a month. Now, if you're not comfortable with charging the business owners $1,500 a month, I recommend start smaller. Maybe start off at $1,000 or maybe 700. You can use any one of those variables that I went over. Okay, you're just trying to get your 7, your 10, depending upon what price bracket you want to go with. But you know the numbers. You need 7, I believe, at 1,500, and you need 10 at 1,000. Okay, so you can use any one of those price points, but this is what I want you to craft your basic package. Now, say you wanted to do this package and you want to do a gold package, a more advanced package. You could use this, and you could add more stuff in there. You can do maybe Google Maps. Maybe you can do 5 keywords, and then you can make the package more expensive. Okay, you can do maybe a custom website instead of just a basic lead generation. You could just add more stuff in, make it bigger. Maybe you can do Yahoo, Bing, Google Map listing. Okay, Google Map listing. You can add all that in there, and now you can charge 25. So you can say you can do the basic package for 15, or you can do my big package for 25 or 3,500. Okay, another secret, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter what you charge the business owner. You must get them results. If you don't get them results, you will not be earning residual income. Okay, so that's why I always lead with pay-per-click. If I get a client, I want that client to be with me for the life of their business. I don't want them to go anywhere. Okay, so I lead with PPC. I don't lead with SEO. SEO takes time. Imagine this: what business owner in their right mind is going to pay you $1,500 a month for 6 months to their page to land on the front page of Google? Not many. Not many, folks. Okay, I've been doing this a long time. Not many. Okay, but if their phone is starting to ring after you walk out their office 4 or 5 days later, they're going to say, "Hey, I want to do more business with you. What else can you do?" And there you have it. That's where you get into upselling. You can start small, and then you can upgrade them into more bigger and better packages, and you will make more money. So start with the basic package, okay? Now, where to find outsourcers to do all the work? This is another huge question that I often get. Where do I get this outsourced at? This is really simple. This is not hard, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the first place you can go to the Warrior Forum, go to Warriors for Hire. There's tons of people in there, as you can see here, just a snapshot I took. PPC, they have all type of, I found some great pay-per-click managers in off the Warrior Forum, off the Warrior Forum that you can go in there and hire, and they'll set all your clients' PPC campaigns up for your clients. They'll do everything for you. Okay, you don't even have to worry about learning how to do PPC. You can go right to the Warrior Forum and do a search, and you can read all the positive reviews. If they got negative reviews, don't do business with them. If they got positive reviews, do business with them. Okay, but go to the Warrior Forum. Okay, you can find web designers, you can find PPC, you can find people in there to do SEO. It's right at your fingertips. Okay, this is not hard stuff. All right, you can also go to Upwork, which used to be Odesk. They changed their name, but you can hire virtual assistants. And here's an ad I found right here: PPC AdWords specialist, 25 an hour. So out of that $1,500 a month, you might have to pay them $5, and you keep $1,000. You don't have to do nothing. You put $1,000 a month in your pocket. If you got 10 clients, you're putting 10,000 in your pocket. The other 500 you can give to them, and let them do all the PPC, all the keyword research. You don't have to do nothing, but call your client once every 2 weeks and see how they're doing, and see where you can come back in to upgrade them to more and better packages. Okay, so you can go to Upwork. Then here's my secret weapon, Fiverr. Okay, I use a lot of outsourcers on Fiverr. You can go to Fiverr and find people to do PPC marketing for you as well, web design, SEO. I've gotten some phenomenal results, in fact, using Fiverr. Okay, these are some secret strategies, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm sharing with you, and you have to apply them. But I'm giving you everything you need on this training to literally get off this training and start making $10,000 a month. You got everything you need right now to not only make calls, but to have people to call you. You can make calls, and now you can have the business owners to call you by placing small ads on Craigslist. Okay, and being consistent. You can't do it one day and say it doesn't work. You got to be persistent and consistent. All right, folks, so that's the training. We're going to jump into some live Q&A. I see we have a bunch of questions that I'm going to address, and I'll be on this Q&A as long as you guys have questions, and if you don't have questions, then we will go ahead and end the training. Okay, and I know we've already, I believe we went over an hour, but I want to give you guys 100% content and 100% value. So if you gotten value from this training, and if I kept my word like I told you, go ahead and chime in the box and just let me know if you guys enjoyed this training thus far. All right, I see a lot of positive feedback. A lot of people got a lot of value out of this, and they said I should do more. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want me to do more trainings on this, perhaps I will. I'll go a little bit more in depth. Maybe we can do some case studies and things of that nature and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's get into the Q&A. Let's go ahead and type in your questions in the chat box. Let me know what type of questions or concerns you guys want to ask me. And my first question is, how long will it take me to make $10,000 a month? Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, that's predicated upon you rolling your sleeves up and going to work. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, to be honest with you, if you're really serious, you can do this in 30 days. 7 clients. If you get out there, you start making the calls, you start posting the ads, and you get laser focused, you can do this in 30 days. It's just 7 yeses. You just compress time frames. You just get out there and make it happen. Let's face it, most people don't spend a minimum of 2 hours a day focusing on their offline marketing business or their online marketing business. Just think the average person spends 8 hours, 40 hours a week working a job for somebody else, making somebody else rich. And you have an opportunity. Imagine if you took 8 hours, the same 8 hours, and you focused on offline marketing. You were able to do 2 a week, 2 yeses a week. You mean to tell me you can't get 2 yeses a week? You can do it because I just gave you the right information to get it done. So to answer your question, you can do this in 30 days if you're really serious. You can be making $10,000 a month in 30 days. But I like to say 90 days because everybody has to go through their learning curve. You might be new at making cold calls. You might be new at establishing the disciplines it takes to post ads consistently. And another tip, I want to throw more value at you guys. You can outsource the ad posting. You can go to the Philippines section of Craigslist and outsource all of your Craigslist posting. Okay, that's one of the things that I've done. You can outsource it. You don't even have to post ads. So that's another freebie for you guys, another bonus that I literally just gave you. I want to give you guys a lot of value because I want you to be successful. I want you to fire your job. I want you to get out of debt and pay your credit card bills off. Okay, and drive the cars that you want to drive and live in the houses that you want to live in. And you can do it through offline marketing. Okay. My next question is she wants to know how much to charge for web design. Okay, that's a good question. Okay, typically, depending on how many pages an offline business owner wants, let's say he wants a 5-page website, you can charge anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. Okay, if they just want a basic 3-pager website where they just want to put some pictures up, then you charge, maybe $500 to $900, $800, and then you can go and outsource it for a couple $100 and put the rest of the money in your pocket. I love web design because you can charge a nice chunk of change, put that in your pocket. Then you can charge for hosting. You can also charge to rank the site if that's something that they want to do, and at the same time, maybe set up a pay-per-click campaign for them and generate a lot of action that way as well. Okay, so web design is huge, and then too, you might, if you're posting ads in that web design section of Craigslist, like I just stated, you can get, and we've run across people wanting e-commerce sites. Okay, e-commerce sites, ladies and gentlemen, can be anywhere from 5 to 10 grand or more. So we're talking huge dollars. And to rank them, some of these companies got deep pockets. They'll want you to rank those sites. And then you really got to be scrambling for your outsources on Upworks and the Warrior Form and Fiverr and things of that nature, where you can get the individuals to help you with those bigger contracts because they're out there. Okay, they're out there waiting. All right, let's see here. Let's see the next question. How long does it typically take when you post an ad on Craigslist for someone to respond to your ad? Okay. Typically, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to post, like I stated before, you're going to have to post on Craigslist. Okay. You're going to have to post regularly. Okay. I would say on average, if you can get out anywhere from 5 to 10 ads a day, you can probably see anywhere from 1 to 2 inquiries a day. Okay, but you got to be persistent. Some days you might get 2, some days you might not get none. But throughout the week, even if you got 2 or 3, that's 2 or 3 business owners that have called you, have emailed you for your services. Okay, so that pays huge dividends. But if you could get some outsourcer that where you can pay them for 5 hours, you can go into the Philippines and get somebody, for $3 an hour, $2 an hour, and have them to consistently and regularly post for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to make some serious coin. Okay, you post the ads that that I have already crafted for you, actually paid a copywriter to write for me, and I'm sharing it with you. You can make some serious coin. You just gotta work that engine. You have to work that Craigslist engine. Okay. So I would say, ladies and gentlemen, just be persistent and consistent. No more than 5 to 10 ads a day, and you should start seeing business owners contact you, inquiring about your services and your products. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take another question. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Let me try to find a good question here. Oh, okay. A good cold calling question. What do you say if a business owner asks you how many people do I work with? And if I don't have any clients, what do I say? All right, that is a good question. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Business owners, like I stated before, they want more phone calls, more clients, and more money. Okay. So when you get to that question where they say, okay, who have you worked with? Okay. You can leverage people like myself, experience. You can leverage your outsourcers. Okay. You can leverage their experience. Okay. You can get referrals from them. You can say, who have you worked with? That's what I did early on too, because I had a huge deal where they wanted to see prior results. And this is when SEO was really hot back then. You can rank sites pretty fast in the search engines. Now you can't do it. But I leveraged my outsourcers clients that they had already ranked. And so I was able to use that. So you can leverage that. You can say, hey, I've trained with, a gentleman out in California, and he has multiple clients, ranking. So you can leverage your outsources experience. You don't need to have a site ranked or any results. Okay, and that's where it comes back to what I was saying earlier, being a figure of authority, sharp as a tack. Because if you get on the phone kind of weak and milli vanilli, then they're going to sense that. And ladies and gentlemen, they're not going to work with you. Let's face it, people want to work with the top people in the industry. Think about it. If you were a golfer and you had a shot to pick Tiger Woods or your uncle, you're going to pick Tiger Woods. Why? Because he's good at what he do, or he used to be good at what he did. But still, people want to work with the top people. They want to work with the best, and you just got to present yourself as the best. Okay, you're striving. All of us are striving for excellence. So I would say that's what you do in that circumstance is you leverage outsourcers, previous clients, previous results. Okay, that's the best way to handle that. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's all the questions for the evening. I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for spending this hour plus with me. And I just want to leave you with a few things, ladies and gentlemen. Roll up your sleeves, take action. Watch this training multiple times, ladies and gentlemen. Take more notes, but most importantly, take action. Okay? Execute the game plan that I gave you. All right? Execute it to the highest. And I challenge each and every one of you for 90 days. Do this for 90 days and watch how your life changes. Watch how you're able to really live a phenomenal lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. I showed you a simple slide, okay? 5 months, over $53,000. Ladies and gentlemen, this stuff works, okay? If you work it, all right? Now, if any of you need help in your offline marketing business, you want to work with me one-on-one, sign up for one of my free strategy sessions. If you really want to kickstart your offline marketing business, you want to work with me, you need help, and you want to, fire your job and you're serious about getting out of debt and living the lifestyle that you want, go over to aboutmywealth.com, fill out the strategy session form, make sure it's 100% complete with your phone number, all the correct information, and send that to me. I'll contact you in a few days and I'll find out what your needs is, and I'll help you to take your offline marketing business to the next level. You'll be able to work with a pro, someone who knows the ins and outs of this industry, and I'll take you by the hand and walk you across the street so that you can be on the side that you want to be on and make the money that you want to make for you and your family. Okay. Now, I only can do so many strategy sessions, ladies and gentlemen. I operate a large 5-figure offline marketing business, business because I'm busy with my clients too. But I'll have time to work with a few of you. Okay. So if you're serious, fill out the form. Make sure it's complete with your right phone number. I'll contact you. We'll have a good strategy session and we'll make a ton of money together. My name is Maurice Gears. It's been a pleasing pleasure. Take massive action, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you over the top. Bye for now.